right?
Sorry, I just realized I didn't record and you guys are saying great things. So I don't know if this is live streaming or not. Because I don't know if I did it correctly. So just wanted to know. It's like, wait, this is great feedback later. I won't remember which. So.
I know. But yeah, what I was saying was that the esoteric of like, yeah, intangible, like become aligned, feel great, right?
Mm-hmm.
Which is like vague, but yes, we all want it, but it's like, okay. And then like but you really want to lose 50 pounds, or you want your 10K months, or all of that, right?
Mm-hmm.
But then the ripples, like this question is the nuance between the 2 points,
Right.
that is like that freedom lifestyle, like feeling like they can wake up and not be frantic and like do their healthy routine and eat their healthy meals before they go to work, and be able to set their own timeline on
And be in
their
Bali and be in the
yeah, right, exactly.
Right. Yeah.
So, and those examples are very good for, like you're saying, like I know you teach about the specifics, and like that the human mind loves stories and specifics, so that makes sense to me.
Yeah, because when you think of it as that pebble dropping, this is the drop dead result they want, boom, in the water. And then all those other things ripple out. If you're able to put that in a sales page or you put that in front of them, then it almost makes the life that they want even more tangible, because the further they are from the result that they're trying to get, the harder it is for them to imagine.
Yeah.
So that's part of the struggle. It's like, well, yeah, I want 10K months, but if I'm stuck at, this other amount that's way less than that, I can't even really conceive of the impact that's going to have for me.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're able to paint that picture, it's like, oh, that's, even if they know that they want it, there's all these side benefits and things that are going to happen as a result of that will shift their actual current real life 3D reality more than just the emotional state. And so when you put those out there, that's when they're like, oh, wait a second, because feeling good, it's like, we all want that. But when you paint the picture, that's when you hit in the gut, you get that gut response from people. And I always suggest for people to look for this in novels, which is not usually like, people think like, I got to read more marketing books. Like, no, you need to read novels. You need to read novels and you need to watch TV shows. You need to watch movies and just watch with that in mind. Like, oh, okay, I was watching this character and her business was struggling, and then now it's not. And then like, now her dresses are nicer, her costumes are nicer. And then this is happening and then that's happening, right? Then you just start to kind of see how emotions and realities and results actually play out in real life. It'll help you get into that mind frame so you can use it in your copy. That's really the power of storytelling in copy. It's when you're like, you're really grounding it in the image, because that's way more powerful for us as humans. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. So now you have this doc, you can use it anytime you want. Use it again and again. And if you ever get stuck on anything too, just start there. Or if you don't have information, like, let's say you want to find these things out from your ICA, this is a great doc to take and then kind of convert into survey, like for market research purposes. Do that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Erin.
Can you outline more about the 4Cs report?
Oh, the report. Yes, I can.
I know you dropped the link in there, but
I did drop the link in there. So the 4Cs report, I mean, it's a report and it's a session, but pretty much it's my response to what I feel like a lot of people struggle with inside of the group programs, or like you're listening to marketing podcasts by yourself, or you're doing this and you're trying to apply it on your own. And like, I think this workshop has shown you, context is everything, right? And so that's my issue with it. It's like the marketing advice that you're getting is good. It's not bad, but you have to know how to apply that. You have to know how to take those ingredients. You need to know in what proportions and what quantities, how do you bake the cake? How do you do it so that you can present this? And so that's really what the 4Cs does is, on the back end, I look for over 47 different factors, and they're all based on sales psychology, persuasion tactics. I mean, it's very nerdy. I had to dust off the whole like MBA knowledge that I had of how to use Excel spreadsheets to create the formulas and all that, because I want it to be I want it to be as objective as possible and not super subjective, but it's a report that will tell you which C you need to improve. So the 4 C's are connection, curiosity, conviction, and conversion. So you need all 4 of those in order for you to sell. And some are more important than others. And there are many factors underneath each one of those. And so that's basically the report takes into consideration all that, teaches you a little bit about it, but then also it's really more geared towards, okay, these are your goals. Let's say you can improve the connection C. This is how you're going to do it. This is what you need to do. This is what needs to happen, right? Or most people will struggle in the conviction and the conversion, because that's the actual like selling part, right? That's the part that takes more of like the technical copywriter mumbo jumbo stuff. So that's really the goal of it, is to be able to give you actual feedback on what to do for you and your situation, but also for me to have that context, because I need to know what's happening with you. Like I had a client who Jen knows, who she's hilarious. She had spent all this money on Facebook ads and then they weren't doing anything. Like they just kind of like were silent and she couldn't get them to engage. She was like having all these struggles with them. And she was so upset. She was like, they're toilet water leads because I spent all this money and they're not doing anything. Right? Like that's a whole different problem than if you have people coming in, but then they don't convert, or you don't have enough people coming in, or you have the wrong people coming in. Like there's many factors, and you're not going to get that in I've seen it. I've had clients who that actually came from my own market research. I've had clients saying like, I've been trying to get these answers inside of Facebook marketing groups and I haven't like had the clarity, And so I was like, oh, okay. I think this is something that, people need. And so, it's a great way to spend 45 minutes of just pure feedback for you, pure advice. Yeah.
And do you look then, like you look at our accounts and the ads we've created and you do all of that? And
yeah, mainly it's whatever your main social media account is.
Yep.
And then your website, because that tends to be like it's really what I'm trying to do is just corral the message in whatever like format I can, so that I can get the holistic picture of what's going on. Because really your website and your social should be doing the legwork for you and helping to kind of answer all these questions as you're going. And I'm really a fan of having your social kind of almost act like a sales page, so that you almost are incorporating that into the content that you're creating, so that you're establishing all those touch points that you need and all the 4 C's as you're going along. And it makes the process a lot easier. That's really the purpose of copywriting. So it's good. It's the fun stuff. For me, because I'm a nerd and I love this stuff, but it's really just understanding people. I would think at the end of the day, it's understanding people. I think a lot of copywriting can focus too much on this. I mean, yeah, sales are great, but I think at its core, it's about empathy and understanding. So yeah. Do you guys have any questions on the 10 questions? You guys good? We're at 4 minutes over, so I just want to be aware of everybody's time. Good?
yeah.
All right. Okay, well, thank you so much. I do these once a month-ish every now and then. So if you're on my email list, then you'll get notified of when the next one is. And it's exciting. And I really tailor them to what you need. So if you have an idea about something that you're struggling with and you would like a workshop around that, or you have any ideas or things, and I'm definitely open to that. I'd love to be able to do stuff that's helpful and useful for you guys. So
This was like gold.
Yeah.
I actually put on my Google Doc gold mine. Emily, 10 questions.
That's awesome. Did you know that's what I call the email list?
No, what?
On my website, I like join the gold. It's the gold mind. It's the gold mind is the email list, because
No, I didn't know that.
like, you see nuggets in there. That's so funny. Yeah. Star the document so you can use it again.
Yeah.
Go back
Yeah,
and find it.
absolutely.
Yep. All right. Well, thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much for taking the time. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I will see you guys later.
Thank you so
Bye.
much.
Bye.